Hey guys, welcome back to the channel once again. I'm not wearing my hat tonight. I don't care. I had a rough day. I am not wearing my hat. So if me not wearing my hat upsets you guys, I do apologize, but I am not wearing my hat today. I ran over my toe at work with a cart. It's all bloody. My toenail's probably gonna fall off. You know, it's been a really rough day. Okay, a really rough day. So yeah, I'm not wearing my hat tonight. So I wanted to stream tonight, but there was no real topics going on, man. It's like honestly, like my YouTube views have went like this, man. It's like been straight decline. There's nothing to talk about. Unless I want to talk about SJWs and Me Too movement and Disney sucks and I hate Star Wars. Like that's really all that's going on. It's just that's why these hate channels are killing it right now. These hate channels are making so many views because they can take any topic and spin it into a whamming this and all kinds of bullshit like that. And I thought with Phase 4 announced that I would have enough material to last me a while, and that's not the case, man. That's not the case. It's like, oh, Phase 4, here's my announcements, and they're like what? Like, yeah, I guess I could do a standalone video on, hey guys, Taskmaster confirmed, and I'll get like 1,500 views. Tomorrow I'm probably gonna do a video on the fact that John Wick director kind of wants to do Blade. So that might be tomorrow's. I haven't decided just yet, but there's nothing to talk about, man. Really nothing to talk about. And it sucks. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the channel. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the channel because there's only one more comic book film coming out this year, which is Joker, a movie I'm very much looking forward to. But how much hype is going to be coming around to the Joker? You know what I mean? It's like what, and there's not a whole lot going on. Sorry guys, I was checking to make sure my mic was actually working. Yeah, but just not a whole lot going on, man. My views have been a steady decline, and it sucks because I love doing YouTube. I love it a lot. I love getting on here. I love talking and giving some insight. I like but that's when I started doing those a couple weeks ago. I did the Area 51 and then the Family Fight at Disney. But that's because I heard about those stories. It's like I don't know where to go to look to find more stupid ass stories. Like, do you guys know where I can go to find retarded stories? Like I seen on Facebook some lady got arrested or something for going in Walmart and pissing on potatoes. I'm like, I want to do a video on that, but like I want to do videos on like constant, stupidity stuff so I can make jokes about how dumb these people are. It's just I don't get to I don't know where to look up that thing. I went on Google, I typed in, crazy news stories and like it was all about Trump, and I stay away from politics. So, but yeah. So, if you guys know where I can find retarded news stories trending, let me know. But yeah, just review TV and Disney Plus. That's the problem. Is I don't have a lot of time to watch TV. I don't have a lot of time. Like right now, this hour, that's all the free time I have all day. I had a choice of, do I want to read? Do I want to play a little bit of Fire Emblem Three Houses? Do I want to live stream? Do I want to do a video for tomorrow? I have 2 hours in a day to do something that I want to do. And that's about it. And that's sad, but that's about it, I only have about 2 hours in a day to do something I want to do, and 9 times out of 10 it revolves around YouTube because I want to build that fan base and I want to be able to expand subscribers. Now, something I have been thinking about, and I don't know how well it's going to work, but start reviewing older comic book films. My buddy Cody Leach, his channel started out much like mine, where he was doing comic book movies, horror movies, video games, and then his channel strictly went to horror stuff, and he does a great job, rankings and stuff like that. His channel really blew up, man. He found his niche, and he was able to do it, where my niche ended up being superhero comic book news. But on days when the news is slow, it's like, what the hell do you talk about, right? Like, I thought for sure the Andy Serkis video would do pretty well. I'm not thinking like it would be like 15,000 views or something, but I thought it would go pretty well because Andy Serkis is a pretty well-known, actor, and Venom, a lot of people love Venom, so I was like, oh, well, this is going to do really well, and it didn't. And then I ended up having to scramble at the last minute in the day and try to get another video out, and that video did pretty much as poorly as the Andy Serkis one. So, yeah, that's the biggest thing, right? Because we were all leading up toward Avengers, and now that Avengers is in our rearview mirror, there's nothing to really do right now. And it kind of sucks, Hold on, guys. I want to fix this camera. And I went out on a limb, and I'm just gonna say this right now. I don't care how it sounds, but I went out and I contacted Comic Book Cast too. I have him on Facebook. I contacted him, asking him, I'm like, hey, like, how do you constantly come up with so many topics? Because me and him does the same sort of thing. He does comic book news and stuff like that. And I'm like, hey, do you want to, do a collab video someday? We can collaborate, do something. I don't know, something. And I reached out to him, and he doesn't respond. So I can't even network with people, right? Like the people I can network makes no sense to network with, right? I can network with Cody Leach, right? Like me and Cody Leach, we talk, not every day, but we talk. If I wanted Cody for a video, I could get Cody for a video or a stream. But the problem is Cody's horror centric now, where I'm comic book centric, and there's no point. There's no mutual gain. There's no gain for Cody. There's no gain for me. So yeah. Comic Book Explained would be a great collaboration. Except for one problem, guys. He has like over 1 million subscribers. That's like saying, hey, Rob, collaborate with Emergency Awesome. That's not going to work. These guys have millions of subscribers. I am nothing but an ant on a dog's ass compared to these guys. That's just pretty much the gist of it. I'm basically just a tick on a dog's ass compared to those guys in views. Whereas Comic Book Cast, he pretty much does the same exact stuff I do. Like almost down to the nitty gritty, right? Like when I first seen Comic Book Cast, this was after my channel started blowing up with Black Panther. Everybody kept talking about Comic Book Cast. I'm like, well, who the hell is Comic Book Cast? I looked him up, and he was doing videos where just it's voiceover with images, right? And then when I started, building more steam, then he started doing the camera thing. So our video formats are very, very similar. Where I go in, I try to go for a 4 to 5 minute discussion. He goes in and he gives like a 2 to 2.5 minute news, just saying, hey guys, this is what's going on. What do you guys think? I thought about doing that, but to me that's not fun, right? Like if I want to get like just quick news on something, in the comic book space, I much prefer HN Entertainment. I think he's pretty much on the ball with that stuff. Is like when Phase 4 came out, HN Entertainment was my source of catching up to Phase 4 as it was being released. Because this guy was just pushing this out. It was like a quick 2-minute video. He has screenshots and it's just boom, boom, boom. And yeah, so I just realized I didn't have the chat up again. But yeah, so, but I don't know. I gotta figure out something. I gotta do something with the channel. I really enjoyed the Area 51 video and the what was the other one? The family fight at Disney. I love those videos. I think they're hilarious. But I can't find any more stupid news talk. I can't find any more stupid news. I won't talk about stupidity, but I can't find any more stupidity. I mean, I can go back to, there's only so much I can rant on the DCEU until it's not funny anymore, because it's not funny. We hit the point to where it's just sad. It's just sad. It comes to the point where I used to be excited doing videos. I'm like, oh man, I can't wait to talk about this. I can't wait to talk about that. And I'm sitting here like on the way home. I'm like, what the fuck am I going to talk about tomorrow? What the fuck am I? And it turns something I enjoy into work. Because if you don't know what you're going to talk about, you can't be excited to talk about it. So I go on websites. I go on like Superhero Hype. I go on Comic Book News. I go on like these different websites looking at stuff, and there's like nothing to talk about. It's like there was a thing that came out the other day. It was yesterday or something. That apparently the concept of what Ben Affleck's Batman was going to be held in Arkham Asylum, was going to be dark. Yeah, I could do a video on that, but then it's just going to lead to me going, fucking DC is fucking stupid. They had Ben Affleck, they had a great script, and they went and fucked it up. So I don't want to go that way. I don't want to automatically go to negativity, where I want to focus on positive stuff and try to veer toward positive stuff, which is kind of weird, man. It's just, it's just, I don't know. Maybe I'm just talking crazy. I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. But yeah. So I don't even know. I don't know. I even did that one video, right? I'll even pull up video, right, or I'll pull up statistics right now. Okay, so here we go. Right, I'm about to pull up statistics here. My Annie Signor video got demonetized, which pisses me off. Okay, so these are for the past few days. Darkseid, this was yesterday. Darkseid confirmed for the New God, 3,300 views. Disney is ruining cinema, 4,200 views. I can deal with 4,200 views. I can deal with 4,200 views. This one I thought for sure was gonna do well. And this is the video I did because the Andy Serkis video didn't do well. The Andy Serkis video only has 2,000 views. Andy Serkis in talks for, maybe it's a title. Maybe I should have put Andy Serkis confirmed as director for Venom 2. But that video did 2,000. Then I did proof that Robert Pattinson will make a good Batman. That only has 2,700 views. That actually has more views than the Andy Serkis one. And then the Avengers Endgame deleted scene videos got 3,500 views. Can the DCE? That's a lot of discussion. Here Kevin Feige said the Avengers 5 will be very different. That's got 4,300 views. That's not bad. Spider-Man Far From Home hits 1 billion, 4,500 views. If I can stay between 35 and 45, that's fine for me. That's fine for me. Marvel Phase 4 will what's the name? What is that one? Marvel Phase 4 will suck. 6,800 views. Is Marvel Phase 4 too woke? 5,500 views. And then when we get to Avengers, for whatever reason, whenever I put Avengers in a title, it does really well. Like Blade confirmed, 7,900 views. Fantastic Four confirmed, 4,900 reviews. Avengers Endgame beats Avatar, 5,500 views. Avengers Endgame beats becomes the number one movie of all time, 8,400 views. So you know what I'm saying here. It's kind of frustrating. It's just more frustrating than anything. I can't find a good niche on what I want to do here. You know what I mean? Can't find a good niche. Like bitches get stitches. And then I ran over my damn toe. Did I tell you guys I ran over my toe today? Like, it doesn't look good. Like here, I'll even show it to you. If I can pull this camera. Whoa, Blair Witch Project. Don't go in the woods. Don't go in the woods. No! But, yeah, so, I was at work today and I ran over my toe with a cart. And it hurts really bad. I get home and I pull the sock off and you can see just blood everywhere. And, I go take a shower and I put my shorts on. And my shorts catch the nail and it pulls back. It's horrible, but check this out. This is what it looks like right now. Yeah, see, that's kind of bloody, kind of nasty, but that's pretty much. But that's pretty much but that's pretty much how it is, and it's kind of nasty, but yeah, the Gaming Girl Sells Bathwater did really well. The problem with that was it got demonetized. It got demonetized, and I can't find any more stupid news stories like that. Like that, the Gaming Girl one, the Area 51 and the Disney fight all showed up on my Facebook feed. And I don't have all day just to scroll through Facebook to look for stupidity, stupid stories. There's got to be a website that has stupid stories I could talk about, right? But yeah, so did you hear the governor from Walking Dead is rumored to play Norman Osborn in the MCU? No, I did not hear that rumor. But yeah, rough day. It's been a rough day, man. I'm so tired. I'm just can't even tell you how tired I am, guys. And I gotta do a video for tomorrow. I'm probably gonna get up around. I've been sleeping late too, man. Usually I usually go to bed around 1, and I get up at 8, and I'll get some coffee, and I'll do YouTube videos, and yeah, lately I've been sleeping like 10, 11 o'clock. So tomorrow I think I'm gonna set the alarm, get up about 9. Nine's a good number, so that gives me 10, 11, 12. I leave at 12 to go to work. Give me 3 hours. I could do a YouTube video. Maybe some news will hit in the morning. Um, yeah, who knows? I don't know. But, I mean, if you guys ever have any, what does your bracelet say? It doesn't say anything. It's just a bracelet. It doesn't say anything. But if you guys ever have topics that you want me to talk about, hit me up on Twitter. Please, I beg you, hit me up on Twitter. I do have a friend that sent me something and said I could do a reaction to it yesterday, but I didn't see the need to do a reaction to it. And I'm really not going to do a reaction to. I did go see Once Upon a Time in Hollywood yesterday, early in the morning. I wasn't feeling too good. I had bad headache all day yesterday. Like just like a head cold headache. So I don't even know. Comic Chat coming in with a super chat. My buddy, man, you are blessed. I don't think I'm blessed. I would kill for 1,000 subscribers. You have over 20,000, man. Hang in there. Denzel Washington said discipline plus consistency equals success. Stay the course, brother. That's the problem, Comic Chat. What is the course? What is the course I'm going on? I always second guess what I should be doing, right? Even when I do a video and I'm like, I spend a lot of time on a video. If I don't if it doesn't have a certain title, it's not going to get recognized, right? Right? The damn Black Panther thing was all a fluke, man. Like, me getting 20,000 subscribers is all a fluke. I did a stupid video about Black Panther beats the DCEU in like a week. And I wrote DCU equals dead. And that video blows up and I get thousands of subscribers. And then I did another video, which was a throwaway video, because Black Panther was getting bad reviews in China. I did a video on that. And it's my highest viewed video of all time. And it's just, it's crazy. It's like just a certain title will blow things up. So I don't know what to do, man. I really don't know what to do. I like talking about comic book stuff. I like video game stuff too, but I can put out like I can go ahead and review Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 and it's gonna get maybe 500 views. You know what I mean? It just I don't know the course right now because we're in the slow season for superhero movies. We're going into October and November where it's gonna be heavily focused on horror and Oscar movies. Now I was thinking about doing a video on It Chapter 2 being 2 hours and 45 minutes because that's fucking insane. Jesus Christ, that is fucking insane. Like, if you have that much source material that you need to do a 2 hour and 45 minute It Chapter 2 movie, then motherfucker, just do a fucking third film. You'll make more money, right? Like, It Chapter 1 killed at the box office. It Chapter 2 is going to kill at the box office. If you have so much story that you have to have a 2.5, 2:45 hour long movie, make it 3 fucking films. You're just going to benefit yourself. I mean, I don't understand it. I really don't understand it. Like, I actually really like It Chapter 1. And, oh, by the way, Comic Chat, I don't know if I said this, but thank you so much for the super chat, buddy. I appreciate everything, buddy. I really appreciate you. I just wanted to throw that out there. But I actually really enjoyed It Chapter 1. And I get a lot of slack for this, but I'll say it was the best comedy of that year. It was I don't find it scary, right? Like, there was nothing in It Chapter 1 I found scary, like, at all. It's like a lot of these movies that people say are scary. I'm like, Don't Breathe. That's scary. It's like, this is a horror film. This ain't a horror film. This is a fucking thriller. You know, it's like people are like, It Chapter 1 is so scary. No, it really isn't. And I thought it was the best comedy, and I mean that with sincerity, because it was hilarious. I loved it. Me and Adam went to a theater about an hour away. It's a 2-hour drive. And we were watching Back to the Future. They were playing Back to the Future Wednesday night. So we went, had a few beers, watched Back to the Future. And I looked over at Adam and I was like, dude, why can't comedies be like this today? Right? That movie is hilarious. And it doesn't rely on dick joke, poop humor, foul language, dirty jokes. It doesn't rely on drug humor or any of that. It was just a basic movie of a kid going back in time, and the jokes were everything landed. Like when Marty's mom shows up at the garage, and Doc Brown just kind of goes and leans his head against the DeLorean. I'm like, that is hilarious. It's all about the portrayal of the character and how they're able to do it. A couple years ago, me and Adam went and saw Ghostbusters in theaters. And again, same thing. One of my favorite jokes inside of Ghostbusters was when Dan Aykroyd said, everybody, do not look directly at the trap. And then Egon's like, I looked at the trap, Ray. It was hilarious. It didn't need a dick joke. I looked at the dick, Ray. No, it was like, it was very subtle, funny. And what I like about, one second, comment chat. Let me just finish up this story and I'll move on to you. But what I liked about the comedies in the 80s, and this is true, is comedies haven't been good since the early 90s and 80s. They just haven't been. Because those movies were taken serious. They were funny, but they were taken serious. You know? Well, I remember as a kid, I never knew Ghostbusters was a comedy as a kid. It wasn't until I was an adult, I looked like, oh, this was a comedy. Ghostbusters was something I took serious. Right? And that's what I liked about comedies in the 80s, early 90s, and all through the 80s is because they were taken very serious. Where comedies today, like any Seth Rogen or something, it's all about booty jokes and dick jokes and weed and all. I don't find comedies today very funny, but I thought it was a great comedy because it was a movie taken serious that was hilarious. Those kids, the chemistry between those kids were hilarious. So that's what I mean by that. So anyway, Comic Check comes in with a super chat. Check out Tyrone Magnus. He talks about everything but mainly movies. 3 YouTubers I watch constantly are you, him, and Everything Always. Well, I'm a subscriber to Tyrone Magnus, and Everything Always. I don't even know what the hell that is. I have no idea what Everything Always is. Well, Spaceballs is a comedy, but even the Spaceballs, they take it serious. It's absolutely crazy. It's a joke, but the movie takes itself serious. You know, they don't rely on stupid shit, you know? Um, but oh, we got Daniel J coming in with a super chat. Why not do a video about Netflix losing 17 billion in stock? That's because I never heard about that. I haven't heard about that. I haven't heard about that. But thank you so much for a super chat. I'll have to check out Everything Always. I haven't checked that out. I don't know who that is or what that is. But I'm glad I'm one of your 3 main YouTubers. I appreciate that. Why don't you do a video about Netflix losing 17 billion? You know what? I might look into that. That might be tomorrow's topic. Anybody know like what's going on with that? I mean, it's obvious why, because everybody's pulling out of Netflix, man. I mean, I'll go more on topic with this video tomorrow when I do a video on it. But, I mean, Netflix is good. It's golden. They still have it's still the number 1 streaming service. And even if you look at Disney Plus, when their streaming service launches, they really don't have that much to share. Like, they don't have that much material on there. They got Mandalorian, which I'm really looking forward to. But, like, they're not going to have every MCU movie because they're all going to be tied up with other streaming services like Netflix. The MCU miniseries aren't going to be day one. So, Disney Plus is going to take a while for it to move up there. So, yeah, everybody's pulling out of Netflix, so Netflix is, of course, losing money and, losing stock. People are going to invest in Disney Plus. No, I haven't seen Boys yet. I actually was going to do it yesterday. I was like, yeah, everybody keeps talking about Boys. Maybe I want to watch. I really want to watch it. But I was playing Fire Emblem 3 Houses for like hours. Like, up until, like, 2 in the morning, I was playing Fire Emblem 3 Houses. I'm just, like, addicted to that game right now. It's just so good. It really is just so good. But, yeah, back to the Netflix thing. Jordan Peele already turned that down. Jordan Peele already said he's not directing Blade. Because I was going to do a video on that when the rumors are going around. I don't even know who started the rumors. I think I saw a comic book cast say Jordan Peele was in talks or something. But then, like, the next day, I seen another video where someone was like, nope, that Jordan Peele completely turned that down. He's like, he's not doing that. And why would he, right? He's making his own movies. He doesn't need to go make an MCU movie. Doesn't make any sense. But right now, the latest rumor I seen was that the John Wick director, John Wick Chapter 2 director, is actually in talks or being mentioned to be directing Blade. And I think that would be awesome. What movie was it I was watching? I was watching something. And remember I had that conversation, does Blade have to be PG-13 or rated R? I said, no, it doesn't. I was watching a movie the other day. It was an older movie, and they were just lighting bitches up, killing bitches, right? And it was PG-13. And I'm like, why? See, this just proves my point. I can't remember what the hell it was. I can't remember what the hell it was, though. Damn. But, yeah, I want to see Boys, guys. I want to see Boys. I just haven't had time to go do that. Like I said, I have about 2 hours in a day to do stuff. I have like 2 hours of free time. That's why I love my Nintendo Switch, because it allows me to bring it to work. I can play on breaks and stuff, so I get more video game playing in the day with my break and lunch and stuff. But when I get home, I have about 2 hours before I go to bed. Then I got to get up and go right back to work. So what do I do with those 2 hours? Do I sit down and watch something like Boys or something on TV? Or do I live stream? Try to make a little bit of cheddar, try to get a little bit more subscribers, try to build up the channel. Do I do a YouTube video? That's the struggle, man. That's the struggle. Got to figure out, it's a balancing act, and sometimes I don't always have free time to do stuff because I'm focused on that. So, but how many episodes is it? Does anybody know how many? Well, let me just check. It's on Amazon, right? Ooh, not Audible. Boo, 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 doo. Oh, Amazon, where are you? Amazon, where are you? Where the fuck is it? Netflix. Oh, it's right under Netflix. Duh. Okay. Introduce the cast. Big news, big screeners. You can watch TV. I've been doing that. Shut up. The Boys. Okay, let's see how many episodes this thing is. 8 episodes. That's not bad. I heard season 2 already been confirmed. Is that true? I think The Boys is like it's not Image. It might be Vertigo. It might be a DC property. I'll look that up in a second. But yeah, 8 episodes. That's not bad. What I could do if I don't get around to watching an episode tonight, I would say I watch an episode tomorrow at work at lunch, but that's usually when I play Fire Emblem. So, see, this is what I'm talking about. I just don't have enough time in the day to do everything I want. But I don't know. Let me see. I want to see The Boys where it come from. If it is DC, it's probably Vertigo. Marvel doesn't do anything like that. The Boys comic. The Boys is an American comic book series written by Garth Ennis, co-created and designed by illustrator. It was originally published by Wildstorm before moving to Dynamite. Dynamite does this. Dynamite does Vampirella and stuff like that. So, yeah. So, but since there's only 8 episodes, I might give it a shot. I could watch one episode and do a review on it, see how that goes. And remember back when a season meant 25, 30 episodes? That's my biggest problem with the CW shows. What the fuck's wrong with it? That's honestly my biggest problem with the CW shows. Is they're like these seasons are fucking 23, 24 episodes, man. It's like, why? Yeah, the girl from Endora Explorer is the girl from Sicario. She's also the girl from the last Transformers movie, Fallen Knight, or whatever the fuck that shitty ass movie was. She's the girl that goes, I want to stay, and I want to fight them. Probably the worst. I don't know what's the worst role. Her in Transformers or her in Dora the Explorer. She was awesome in Sicario. Sicario 2 is so fucking underrated. I think Sicario 2 is better than Sicario 1. And I'm a huge fan of Danny Villeneuve. Right, like I'm a huge fan of him. That dude, everything he touches turns to gold. And I love Sicario, but Sicario 2 was awesome. I love that movie undoubtedly. Um, so yeah, big fan of Sicario 2, and she was awesome in that. But why Dora the Explorer? Why Transformers. Well, Transformers was the first thing I seen her in, so she was probably just taking anything she can get. But her in the fucking trailer sucked, man. Like, I'm gonna stay. I don't want to fight them. You remember that one? She's like, yeah, you see I fight like a girl? Yeah, because I do. I'm like, what the fuck am I watching? And then she's like in the movie for like 15 minutes. And the movie was like 3 hours. So, yeah. Talk about that fucking movie. I hate fucking Transformers. God. The only good one is Bumblebee. I want to stay, and I want to fight them. So it's a DC property? No, it's not a DC property. It's a Dynamite property. Nowhere near DC. DC sucks donkey nuts. DC doesn't suck donkey nuts. The management behind it sucks donkey nuts. It's amazing how bad something can be when you have poor management. Yeah, just saying. Poor management can really kill a lot of things. You know, morale, you know. But what do I know? What do I know? Did you see the Transformers? Did you see Transformers the movie? Are you talking about the animated one in the 80s? No, I didn't see that. I'm not a big Transformers guy, to be honest with you. Robots in disguise, fuck you. Give me He-Man. I'd rather have the power. I have the power. Dun, 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 dun. Worse than we some sort of Suicide Squad, Robert. that shit was hilarious. So are you saying what's worse? We're some sort of Suicide Squad, or I want to stay and I want to fight them? So, yeah, the Suicide Squad thing was stupid, too. Who was that said that? Will Smith? So, we're some kind of Suicide Squad. It's like, dude, there's a lot of cringeworthy lines in Suicide Squad. A lot. And like 90% of them come from Jared Leto. And like, oh, take a look at this. Honka honka. I was like, get the fuck out of here with this shit. The worst line in the movie was delivered by, what's her name? I can't remember. She played Viola Davis. Was delivered by Viola Davis. She has the worst line in the history of movies in that movie. Right? Viola Davis won an Oscar. And she delivers the worst line in the history of movies in Suicide Squad. Right? Remember when they're having dinner and then he's like, the guy's like, so where you put him, right? Or something like that. And she's like, well, let's just say I put him in a hole and threw away the hole. It's like, what in the hell does that even mean? How can you put something in a hole and then throw away the hole? It doesn't make any sense. It's literally the worst line in not only comic book history, DCEU history, but movie history in general. I'd rather sit there and listen to, I want to stay, I want to fight them, rather than sit there and like, oh, I put him in a hole and threw away the hole. Like, I tried rewatching Suicide Squad like in December when Aquaman came out. Because, you know, just like Marvel movies, when a Marvel movie comes out, I go back and watch previous Marvel movies to get prepared. Same thing with DCEU. When Aquaman was coming out, I went back and watched, you know, BVS and all that stuff. And I watched Suicide Squad, and I got to the part where Amanda Waller's like, let's just say I put him in a hole and threw away a hole. I was like, what the hell does that even mean? What does it even mean? There are so many cringeworthy lines in that goddamn movie. Like, so we're sort of some kind of Suicide Squad. Or another one I hate, right? It's not cringeworthy. It's just I hate the way the actress does it. remember when El Diablo is talking about how he kills his killed his family, and shows his wife going up to him on the couch, like, hey, you want to go kick it? Yeah, I'm like, oh my god, that's so stupid. Like, hey, how about we go kick it? It's like, just say you're gonna go fuck, okay? You don't have to sit there and go, hey, you wanna kick it? It's like, oh my god, I fucking hate it. Jesus, I hate that fucking part in the movie. I don't know what I hate more. That or the hole, throwing away the hole. God, I fucking hate that, man. It's like, hey, you wanna kick it? Oh my god! I think it's the way she delivered the line. I just hate that line. Hate that line. And another thing I hated about that fucking movie. I don't know why this is going to a Suicide Squad rant, but I hate when Joker's like, would you be willing to die for me? And she's like, yeah. She's like, no. That's too easy. Would you be willing to live? And then he pushes her off the fucking thing. It's like, what the fuck is your problem, bro? You just fucking like electrocuted her. Oh my, oh my god, that movie hurts, man. That movie hurts so bad, so bad. It hurts so bad. Oh, I put him in a hole and threw away the hole. Oh my god. You wanna kick it? Oh man. Who would have thought a movie with Will Smith, Viola Davis, Margot Robbie, all these actors, and Jai Courtney. Jai Courtney is the best part of the whole fucking movie. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Oh my god. It doesn't. The part when Amanda Waller kills her own people is so out of left field too. It doesn't even make any sense. Like, that whole movie doesn't make any sense, right? Like apparently they never read Suicide Squad, right? Because the Suicide Squad wasn't created to go against metahumans and shit. Like that's not the purpose of the Suicide Squad. The purpose of the Suicide Squad is because they're a fucking Suicide Squad. It's like, hey, we got dangerous shit, but instead of putting our people in harm's way, let's put these fucking convicts in there. Hey, if they die, who cares? That's a part of Suicide Squad. It's like they easily could have set the Joker up as the main villain. You recruit Harley Quinn because no one knows the Joker better than Harley Quinn. And, oh my god. Oh man. What, you're excited for Gemini Man? Oh my god. Fuck that goddamn movie. You made a person out of another person. You chose to do that. Well, get the fuck out of here with that fucking shit, man. Get the fuck out. You made a person out of another person. Get the fuck out of here, man. Seriously. The only reason why I would give that movie a view is because I'm a fan of Ang Lee. Right? Ang Lee made a couple of my favorite movies. Right? Like, if you haven't seen Billy Lynn's Halftime Walk, fantastic movie. If you haven't seen Life of Pi, I love Life of Pi. Like, Life of Pi is so fucking good, man. The ending, man, just tears me apart. And I love how you can interpret it as, did that really happen, or did this really happen? It's just so good, man. Ang Lee is such a good director. I give him a pass for the Hulk. I give him a pass for that. But Gemini Man, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's like Will Smith. Will Smith is the type of actor that likes to smell his own shit. Right? And I used to be a huge Will Smith fan as a kid. Right? Like, I seen every episode of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air like a million times. Right? Like, I can quote shit line for line in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Right? I love that movie. Or show. What the fuck am I talking about? I love the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Right? And I really liked Will Smith in Independence Day and the first Men in Black. And the first Bad Boys, I liked him, man. But then he started becoming one of these actors that like to smell their own shit. It's like, oh no, you can't do that. Well, let's not forget, he was supposed to play Django and Django Unchained, and he tried to tell Quentin Tarantino, I was like, yeah, I think I should kill Leo. And Quentin Tarantino was like, this ain't your movie, buddy. And then, Will Smith left the movie. He was supposed to play Neo, and he was like, no. Will Smith is like the type of actor that thinks they can smell their own shit, man, and think they're that fucking awesome. And, sadly enough, his highest grossing movie is Aladdin. But, oh shit, I didn't realize how late it was. Guess we can start wrapping this up. But, yeah, so I don't know about Gemini Man. I don't know, man. Just, you made a person out of another person. You chose to do that. I don't know, man. Nowadays, I really have to be into the movie in order to give Will Smith a pass on anything. If he ain't trying to promote his kids, then he's sitting there trying to tell directors and producers what he wants. He's about as bad as Vin Diesel. But I think Will Smith has more star power than Vin Diesel, and Will Smith is a much better actor than Vin Diesel. But yeah. So and let's be honest, that's the reason why he didn't do Suicide Squad 2, right? He didn't do Suicide Squad 2 because James Gunn was gonna do it. He's like, no, I don't want to be a part of that. And then when they tried to cast Idris Elba to take over, he's like, no, I still want to be Deadshot. So then they made him something else. That's Will Smith being fucking hard again because Will Smith's a fucking dickhead. How am I triggered? You really are a dumbass. How am I triggered? Oh, you're not talking to me. Sorry. Here, I'll go ahead and show that. But you made a person out of another person. Out of another person. Valhalla coming in with Super Chat. I haven't seen Valhalla in forever. Just read the recent issue of Power Rangers. Glad they finally got to see Lord Zed. Really? So, the last issue, what issue number are they on? The last issue I read was issue 20. The last issue I read was issue 20 when this lady showed up and she's like, I used to be the Red Ranger. And that was it. That was the last issue I read. That was issue 20. Hold on, I gotta reply to my brother. Yeah, so the last issue I read was issue 20, and I know they did the whole Shattered Grid and stuff, and I really wanted to get into it. That was the point where I had so many comic book subscriptions that I had to cancel stuff. But now that Walking Dead's canceled and everything's canceled, I could probably pick it back up again, but I don't know what issue they're on right now. And then I would have to go back and buy all those issues or get a trade paperback or buy them digitally or something. But yeah, I really enjoyed that Power Ranger comic. It was really, really, really good. Boom did a really good job with that comic book, and I really enjoyed it. Come on, Valhalla, tell me. What issue you on, man? What issue is it? What issue is it? Aquaman's the best Power Ranger movie I've ever seen. Well, you're about right. I'm waiting for Holland to tell me what issue they're on. But anyway, so if you guys haven't read the Power Rangers, what up? I will sub. Thank you, Sean. I appreciate it, my friend. Spread the word. Tell your mama, tell your friends, tell your family. Subscribe to this bald-headed motherfucker that wears the same Black Panther shirt every day. Representing T'Challa from Wakanda. Alright, guys, I think I'm going to call it a night. It's after midnight now. What was I going to do? Oh, I'll look into the Netflix thing. I'll probably do a video about that tomorrow or something else. But, yeah, it looks pretty good. Yeah, the 1917 trailer looks fantastic. I really like it. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. I appreciate everybody coming out, checking out the stream. Uh, Valhalla comes in with another super chat, issue 41. Issue 41. Well, you didn't have to. You didn't have to throw out a super chat. You could have just wrote in the comments. Um, but damn, issue 41. So I'm 21 issues behind. That fucking sucks. That sucks. But thank you so much for the super chat, Valhalla. I appreciate that. I'm gonna have to catch up, man. I love those comics. Daniel J writes, "Who sells first, Sony or Paramount?" I think Sony. Um, Only because Sony has a lot more misses than hits. Has a lot more misses than hits. Especially you look at the past 3 years, right? Like what's their biggest hit right now? Spider-Man: Far From Home. Why? Because Marvel done everything. Sony just got their name on it. Marvel's done everything for them guys, and they just kind of threw their shit on there, you know. But you just look at stuff like whether it be like Men in Black, just stuff is bombing left and right, and they're just not doing that well. But I definitely say Daniel J is going to be Sony. Comic Chat comes out hearing a lot about Immortal Hulk. I don't even know what that is. I don't even know what's going on with Immortal Hulk. I don't know anything about it. I have no idea what it is, man. Uh, Send me a message on Twitter and I can look it up. Is it the newest comic book series? I don't know. Mahala comes in with another super chat. Got a favorite Tarantino film? I'm leaning on Hateful Eight. I enjoy that film. Just got done seeing not too long ago. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Loved the movie. Loved the movie to death, man. I never laughed so much in a movie. The Bruce Lee stuff had me almost on the ground, man. That shit was hilarious. When he's sitting there talking shit and Brad Pitt, basically calls him out on his shit. He's like, "Is something funny?" Because I didn't say anything funny. So why are you laughing? And then him and Brad Pitt and get to the fucking fight. That shit was hilarious. He's like, "My hands are registered lethal weapons. So if I accidentally kill you, I go to jail." And Brad Pitt's like, "If you accidentally kill anybody, you go to jail. It's called manslaughter." Dude, it was hilarious. It was man. I'm not a big Kill Bill fan. I'm really not. I saw the first Kill Bill. I still have never seen the second Kill Bill. I did not like it. I like Tarantino when Tarantino focuses on dialogue, right? And I thought Kill Bill was over the top, and that the reason why, like, I love the dialogue in Django, I love the dialogue in Once Upon a Time and Hateful Eight, but Hateful Eight, man, I just love the idea that everything's in one location, one cabin, and we just constantly talk to these characters and we get to know these characters, and I loved it. Walton Goggins like completely stole that movie, you know. And yeah, I really love that movie. Between Walton Goggins and Sam Jackson, they stole that movie. They did. I love that movie. So I would have to lean on Hateful Eight, man. Hateful Eight, definitely. I see a lot of Kill Bills in the comments, man, and I get it, man. Maybe I got to go back and rewatch it. I seen it when I was very young. I seen it when I was like 19. I'm 34 now, so maybe I got to go back with an older perspective now and see it. And yeah. Daniel Angel Vega came in with a super chat. Have you checked out The Boys TV base on superheroes? No, I haven't. I talked about this about maybe 15, 20 minutes ago. Only because I only have about 2 hours in a day to do anything. Well, like when I get home from work, I have about 2 hours before I got to go to bed and get up and go back to work. So within those 2 hours, I'd be like, what am I going to do? Can I stream, try to make a little bit of money, get a little bit of subscribers? Do I do a video for tomorrow so I don't have to do one when I get up? Do I want to play a video game for an hour or two? What do I want to do? And with Boys, I haven't had time to watch it. Now, I did just check it out a few minutes ago. It's only 8 episodes long, so I'm going to give it a shot. And hopefully I'll get to it because I love the trailers. I want to see this show. But yeah, I just haven't had time right now, Daniel, to check it out. But I'm going to. It's definitely something on my radar. It's definitely the next thing on my radar, that is for sure. So guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. It's been an hour. I want to thank everybody for coming out, joining me with the live stream. Appreciate everybody who gave me super chats. Like I said before, guys, super chats are basically the lifeline of the channel here. This is what really gives me revenue in order to keep buying new equipment and stuff like that. So I want to thank everybody who did participate and do super chat. I love each and every one of you guys, and that is the truth. Thank you, Holly. Holly's like, Kill Bill's kind of overrated. I agree, man. Thank you, Holly. Appreciate it. Somebody's got my back in the chat. Somebody's got my back in the chat. Yeah, everybody's like, Kill Bill, Kill Bill. I'm like, Kill Bill's kind of, yeah. Yeah, I never even watched the second one. I really kind of despise the first one. But, anyway, guys, I'm out. So thank you guys all so very much for coming and checking out the stream. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I love you all. And until next time, as always, Robert Storm's opinion and stuff. Later, guys.